pointed us into the direction we need to go. There's some blinds set up just for the first day here, and he's going to check out some other properties while we're sitting here. He's showed us a couple nice bucks on camera, so, and it's what, November 2nd?
Yeah.
So, November 2nd, so hopefully they're getting fired up. Was cool. I just rattled a couple minutes ago, and these bucks popped out right here. The young buck was at 22 yards, and the other one was at 30, pretty much. And that was a hard pass for me. That was a really hard pass for me. But I'm back home. I just shot that deer in a heartbeat. Here my standards are a bit higher. Guys, it's November 4th. I just got set up. It stormed all day today. As you can tell now, it's sunny. and we're on a different piece of property, back in a tree stand, which is nice, not being in a ground mine. It's been raining for 3 days, so I'm banking on these deer wanting to move tonight.
Alright, well, it's November 5th, Election Day. The day that's gonna decide the fate of our country. And we're out here on day 4 in Kansas. It's the first decent day. Every other day it's rained. Been nasty out. Today, it's not supposed to rain. It's a normal Kansas wind. Actually dipped into the 40s this morning. So, I'm really hoping that might kick off some rut movement, because we really haven't seen anything. The weather's been terrible. I think it's really killing the rut movement around here, but I can see a good ways across this pasture field. So hopefully, all I need is to catch a glimpse of one. Just catch a glimpse of the one I want to shoot. And hopefully I'll be able to call him in, rattle or grunt him in. at 8 point. I was looking across the field, I seen a doe, and then all of a sudden I seen that 8 point come out and bump her. And I just picked up my grunt tube and grunted at him and snort wheezed at him, and he looked, but he was turning around to go back, and I grabbed the rattling antlers and I banged him together, man. He came running. That was pretty awesome. I'm glad I got like a little test run on a deer I didn't want to shoot with being on the stand, because I was a little discombobulated with the camera and stuff, but I think I got it figured out what I got to do now. But I do got to be careful about letting them deer get behind me, because he got behind me and got my wind, and he did not like that. And it's not even 8 o'clock yet, and I've already seen 7, 8 deer, a couple spikes at 8 point, and like 4 does. So hopefully I see his daddy come by.
It's November 5th. It's our first good weather day. Weather broke yesterday afternoon. We saw some deer, but it was warm. Today, temperatures have dropped. It's cloudy. Got some wind. West wind. I already saw about 105 inch, 110 inch 8 point. Came through this field where I was setting up. I didn't get any footage of him. But I'm hoping that's not the only action I get. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. I don't know if I bumped deer out of this field this morning or not. I'm sure I did. Essentially, I'm in the same spot as I was last night. I got a cut bean field around me. And I'm in this little draw. It's not even really a draw. It's just a little row of trees. It comes out in the middle of it. But I can see a lot. So if I see something, I might be able to call to it. I just don't know how it's going to play out for a all-day sit, being an open field like this. There's a lot of does in this area. I saw a group of does last night. I saw a bunch of does driving out last night, so there's does around. This is a good spot for a buck to come push a doe away from everything else, so we'll see. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm excited the weather changed for the better, so fingers crossed.
dead right there. Oh man. Oh. Oh, is my camera on? Oh, it's on. I hope the GoPro got that. Oh my God. Guys. I just smoked a freaking giant. He is dead at 80 yards. I rattled probably a half an hour ago. And I'm sitting here and I'm kind of like, I'm debating what I'm going to do throughout the day because I'm in a wide open bean field. And all of a sudden I just happen to look out here and I just see a deer. I'm like, that's a buck. I pull my binos up and he's just a freaking, just see a freaking frame coming. And I thought he was going to come around here and get my wind. I had this spray. I literally took it, I'm sitting there just spraying it, hoping he don't get my wind. Well, he was smelling something right here. And I gotta think he smelled this. And covered me up or whatever, I don't know. He stuck his nose up in there and I was like, that's it, he's going to win me. And he turns and comes right through this edge. And I drew back. I wasn't going to let him get any further. I was like, I had him right there. I settled my pin, touched off, and I freaking smoked him. He's dead right there. Unreal. Kansas. A giant can walk by any time in the middle of a freaking cut bean field. Unreal. I'm done. I'm tagged out. Oh. I hope I gotta look at the camera. I hope I got it. I don't know. I made it real wide and stuck it right there. I'm hoping I got it, or at least the GoPro pick it up. Oh my God. Oh. Alright guys, just got down. I'm gonna take a look at this thing. Put this GoPro back on my head real quick. This deer guys came all the way across this hayfield right here, and it's beans. This is the hayfield bean line. I saw him coming across this hayfield and he was coming here. My wind's blowing this way. That's why I was spraying that stuff, and he came through. He stepped out somewhere right in here as he jumped up and flipped up on this stuff and took off over there. My stand's right there. Trying to see. He might actually been up here. I think this might have been the path he ran. I know he died over here by the cedar tree. Holy moly. That's a big body joker there. He got some mass too. Oh, that is a cool deer. Oh, that's a cool buck. big brows. Oh man, what a gorgeous deer. That's why you come to Kansas. Just a big brute of a deer. I mean, an absolute big body, big giant head. Oh man, this is cool. Alright guys, here he is. Just a cool deer. He come across there, I seen this nice frame. He's got huge bases, big old bladed brows, a lot of mass. Short tines, not real long tines. Probably not, definitely not a high scoring deer, but a mature deer nonetheless. And I'm super happy with him. It's been a little rough beginning of the week. This is our first good weather day. We knew today, starting the day, it was going to be, bucks were going to be on their feet because it's been raining so much. And man, sure enough, this guy, he just come cruising across the field. I had rattled about 20 minutes before. Don't know if he heard that or not, or if he was just cruising, but he came through this little patch of trees I'm in, gave me a sub 20 yard shot. I mean, just a really cool buck. As soon as I saw him, there was no way I was gonna pass him. I seen that frame, I was like, and that body, I was like, that's a mature deer, I'm shooting it. Hopefully now Glenn, he's sitting right now. He'll probably be sitting the rest of the day unless he sticks one, but he's been seeing a lot more deer than I have. This is only the second deer I've seen this morning. The first one, I wasn't even fully set up, couldn't even film it. And this is the second. I saw some deer here last night, but this is the biggest buck I've seen on the trip so far from the stand. Definitely the most mature deer. So, pretty cool. Couldn't be happier.